Hey meal preppers, welcome back to Sweet Peas and Saffron. I'm Denise and I share easy meal prep recipes to give you your time back during the week. Today we're gonna take a little break from the recipes and I'm gonna talk to you about groceries. So today I'm sharing with you 7 grocery items that I pick up every week. These are items that make me make smarter choices during the week and just help me build healthier meals. So let's take a look at them. So the first thing that I purchase every week is apples. I'm a big fan of the green apples personally, and I like to just have them in a bowl on my counter. Seeing them there makes me reach for an apple instead of a processed snack or something sugary. I like to have my apples with a little bit of cheese, but another way that I love serving my apples is sliced up, drizzled with a little bit of nut butter, sprinkled with mini chocolate chips and flaky sea salt. You guys have to try this, it's so good. The next thing that I buy every single week is pepperoni sticks. So these days you can find some pretty clean pepperoni sticks with all natural ingredients. I just mostly read the label and see if I can pronounce everything, and if I can, I feel like that's a relatively decent choice for me. So this week I have these Pillars pepperoni sticks. I also like Grimm's and President's Choice. These are Canadian brands, so if you're in the US or another country, they might not be available, but just look for a good ingredients list. I find I more naturally gravitate towards sweet snacks, so having pepperoni sticks in the fridge makes a really easy choice to make for a savory snack option. They're higher in protein and are low in carbs. And I find that pepperoni sticks actually fill you up. Okay, so the next thing that I stock up on every single week is apple cider vinegar. So I'm a big fan of the Bragg's brand, and I always buy the raw unfiltered with the mother. So it can look kind of cloudy in the bottom, but it's thought that that's where the real health benefits of apple cider vinegar come from. So I have to say that I was super skeptical to start with about drinking apple cider vinegar. My husband Ben actually convinced me that I should give it a try, and I actually really like it. So I drink apple cider vinegar for 2 different reasons. So the first reason that I will drink it is in the evening when I got the munchies, but I don't want to have a snack right before bed. So I have this apple cider vinegar drink that I will link you to below. It's on my website, and it's mixed with some lemon and soda water, and it really helps curb my cravings. It just fills me up a little bit and helps keep me going without needing to actually cave in and have a snack. The second reason that I drink apple cider vinegar will be in the afternoon if I'm feeling a little bit low after lunch. Having some apple cider vinegar really helps bring my energy levels back up, and actually it's been shown in scientific studies that it can help stabilize your blood sugar levels. So of course, I don't want to get too much into that. I am not a doctor or an expert in this field, so talk to your doctor if that's something that you want to learn more about. But if you do feel that low energy feeling after lunch, drinking some apple cider vinegar can really help with that. All right, the next thing that I purchase every week are free-range eggs. So I used to buy the cheap eggs, the caged eggs, and I decided to switch to free-range eggs for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to support better treatment of the animals, but in the course of doing this, I found that the free-range eggs, the quality is actually amazing. You can see a huge difference in the thickness of the shell. Sometimes I actually struggle to crack the eggs because the shell is so thick and strong. The yolks are just such a bright color and they truly are really delicious. So it's a little bit more of an investment. They work out to about 50 cents an egg, but I'm really happy to pay a little bit extra for a better quality product and better treatment of the animals. That's about all I'm gonna say about free-range eggs. All right, the next thing that I stock up on every week are snack bars. So I'm a mom, I have little kids. I don't go anywhere without snack bars or granola bars in my purse because nobody wants hangry kids, nobody wants a hangry mom. So a couple of my favorites are the RX bars. These are a great option. You can see right on the label exactly what is in the bar, and they are high in protein as well. This one has 12 grams of protein. they both have 12 grams of protein. So it's a great option to fill you up. I do find that they are a little bit chewy, but I've heard that if you warm them in the microwave for a few seconds that this can help. So I'm gonna try that next time. Okay, and the next one that is a favorite of mine are Larabars. So this peanut butter chocolate chip one is a personal favorite. The kids love these, they're nice and soft for them to eat. They definitely don't have the same amount of protein. They have 6 grams of protein. That's still not bad, but not the same as the 12 grams in the RX bar. So, but these ones are great to have in my purse. I pretty much have them in my purse at all times. Side note, my son did one of those little fill in the blank forms on Mother's Day a few years ago. And one of the questions was, what does mommy always have in her purse? And he wrote granola bars. So I thought that was funny. He was like 3 years old and he already knew that mommy always has snacks. Okay, so another brand that I really like for the kids is the Made Good brand. I don't have any of their granola bars. These are actually their cookies. But they generally have a really good ingredients list. They have granola bites and granola bars, and they're good for lunch boxes. And they're almost always nut-free. I believe they're always nut-free. All right, the next thing that I stock up on every week, like most people, is bread. So I mentioned this brand, Silver Hills, in my freezer tour, and yeah, it's one of the items I stock up on pretty much every week. This week we are trying the squirrely bread. So it has deliciously crunchy sesame and sunflower seeds. I love this bread because it's made with mostly organic ingredients, and I can pronounce every single ingredient on the ingredients list, and I know exactly what each one of them is. So yeah, it's made with sprouted whole grains. It has this like really cool chewy texture that I love. We're also trying their bagels this week. I haven't tried them yet, but I bet they're delicious. And we love their tortillas. Again, they have this like really cool chewy flavor that I just love. All right, and the last thing that I pick up every week is a treat for myself, because by the time my kids are in bed at night, mommy needs a treat. So at the time when I originally wrote this blog post, I think it was about 6 months ago, I was going through a huge Klondike bar phase. So it's like an ice cream bar, they're about 250 calories each, and so it's like a nice treat without overdoing it. But right now I have a new fixation. It's these Smart Sweets. They are 3 grams of sugar in a bag and 80 calories in this bag. So I personally am a huge candy addict. I love sour candies. I do love the Swedish Fish. Pretty much anything from Maynard's has my name all over it. But if you buy one of those big bags of candy, I don't know how many calories, probably like over 1,000 calories. So I'm trying to reform my candy habits, and these Smart Sweets have been really helpful. So it's a smaller portion, but I actually find that by the time I get through the portion, I'm no longer craving candy. And so for me, this is really helpful. Now they are a little bit pricier, but for me, spending a couple extra dollars on the Smart Sweets versus the big bag of super sugary candy, I feel personally like it's worth it for me, but that's totally up to you. So they have a bunch of different flavors. They have these sour gummy bears, which I love, but I think that these little imitation Sour Patch Kids might be my favorite. Like I said, I really like the sour candies. Okay, so that takes care of the 7 grocery items that I stock up on every week. I want to hear what you guys stock up on every week, and do you build treats into your meal plan? If so, what are your go-to treats? Now I do want to say that this video was not sponsored or endorsed by any of the brands that I mentioned today. These are genuinely the brands that I love and buy every week. And if you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video. It's a freezer tour where I am showing you plastic-free freezer storage ideas, the things that I stock up on every single week, and just a sneak peek in my freezer. So check it out over here.